Manny Pacquiao will be hosting a live workout just like Floyd Mayweather Jr., but Pacquiao's is a day later. um, Floyd Mayweather is going to be on the 14th of April, and Manny Pacquiao is going to be the 15th of April, Wednesday, in Los Angeles. I'm sure there's a lot of happy people and fortunate people to watch him. Unfortunately, I'm very far from Los Angeles. I'm in Hawaii, so I would love to see him. I'm sure a lot of reporters, pictures, and stuff like that are waiting for him. Especially a big Filipino community over there in LA, California. Anyway, I wish Manny Pacquiao the best. That's all I gotta say. I wish he wins the first fight. I wish he win the second fight too, because, like I said, the rematch clause Mayweather had put in, had demanded. Let's put it that way. Is it really, right to have a rematch clause? I guess when you're on the A side, like Floyd Mayweather Jr., you get to put on demands. You get to call the shots. It's part of the game, right? But I just wish that it would have been the same for Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao is not no zero losses. He doesn't have like Mayweather. He's not, the highest paid athlete like Mayweather is. He's not Mayweather. We got it. But he is Mayweather to us, for Filipinos and other, Manny Pacquiao fans all over the world. Yes, every fight that Floyd Mayweather does generates big numbers because of his and I'm sorry to say this, but most of the people that watch Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s fight don't necessarily watch it to see him win. I guarantee you there's some athletes out there, a lot of them, that loves to watch Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight because they want to see him lose. Not every boxing fan that watches boxing watches it because they want a certain individual to win. No, if you're a true boxing fan, you would know that some of the matches that we watch, we want to see the other guy get beat up, Even though that's the whole reason why we watch him. Because we don't like the guy. But hey, we pay him, right? And that's how Floyd Mayweather Jr. makes his money. On the other side, Manny Pacman Pacquiao, a very, very humble guy, soft-spoken, a gentleman, religious, a family man, people's champ, an idol, is in for the sport. He's in it for the sport. Not obviously, yes. I'd be lying to say that Manny Pacquiao is fighting not because of money. Yeah, there's gonna be some money involved in it. Obviously he's fighting for money also. But that's not his whole MO. That's not his whole purpose of why he fights. He could easily quit boxing, just like Floyd Mayweather. And continue his career as a politician, coach or whatnot. I mean, he's made enough millions. He's made a career already. He's made a name already for himself to be able to live comfortably without fighting inside a ring. We all know he could be a coach for him. I mean, he could promote boxing matches now and be all right. But he loved the sport. He had a chance to quit years back. I think years back. Even his wife and his friends telling him maybe it's time to hang it up, especially after the Marquez knockout. I mean, but he said, I love the sport. He came back, he won a couple more after Marquez beat him up, and he's back. He's back on track. As many as says that Manny Pacquiao was supposed to lose to Algieri. Guess what? He proves some people wrong, a lot of people wrong. Hell, I was already impressed with his with with um with his match with Brandon Rios. Yeah, Brandon Rios is no Mayweather. Brandon Rios is no Manny Pacquiao. Got it. I get that. But still, you gotta give you gotta give the credit when credit's due. You know what I mean? He did good. Manny Pacquiao is dedicated. It showed though, in my past videos, it showed when I said Manny Pacquiao is busy with photographies, with commercials, with TV shows, and all this other stuff that he's doing on the side, that I said he didn't train enough to fight Manuel Marquez. I said that on my past videos. And guess what happened? He did lose. Not only lose, brutal loss. Knockout. Why? Just get back to the subject. Back when Marquez and Pacquiao fight, before they fought, December 2012, I believe, before they fought, Marquez was up in the hills training every single day. I mean, he's putting his heart out. He's putting everything in it. Put all his eggs in one basket. While Manny Pacquiao was too busy posing for them pictures, making videos, making commercials, I mean, politics, basketball, I mean, all this other stuff that's got going on, while Marquez, on the other hand, was focused. He was focused. Now, this time, after, Manny Pacquiao got the wake-up call, when he got locked out and lost, he all of a sudden said, you know what? It's time for me to focus. Focus more on what I'm doing. And, sometimes as human beings, just like me and you, we all need a wake-up call. We all need some kind of a reminder, if you will. Yes, that hasn't happened to Floyd Mayweather yet. Yet. I emphasize, I said yet. But I strongly believe that Manny Pacquiao can beat him. I mean, it might not be a knockout. I think there will be a knockdown though. And I think Manny Pacquiao would win by decision. That's only if Manny Pacquiao do his best. And his best is, I think, good enough to put down Floyd Mayweather Jr. on the canvas. I don't think that Manny Pacquiao should run away from Floyd Mayweather Jr. because he's not a runner. Floyd Mayweather is, though. Floyd Mayweather is not a hard hitter like Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather has a great defense. Has a great retaliation punches. He jabs. He jabs a lot. And Manny Pacquiao doesn't jab a lot as Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I don't think he has the best defense as Floyd Mayweather Jr. I can admit that, being a Manny Pacquiao fan. But Floyd Mayweather has never fought somebody as awkward and southpaw like Manny Pacquiao. Southpaw, that's already a freaking, worry enough. Floyd Mayweather, enough to worry Floyd Mayweather. He doesn't do well with southpaws. And secondly, awkward. An awkward guy like Manny Pacquiao can easily take advantage of somebody like Floyd Mayweather Jr. But I believe that Manny Pacquiao's got to go chase him. Because it could be a decision by jabs. We all know jabs are sometimes the moneymaker. Jabs win fights. We all know that. By decisions, split decision, unanimous decision, whatever. After the 12th round, usually whoever jabbed the most, unless there was a knockouts, I mean, yeah, you're going to win it. But jabs do win fights. As a boxing fan, and some of you guys there that are watching that are athletes and boxers yourselves, jabs win fights. They do. They just do. But Manny Pacquiao is not as a jabber as Floyd Mayweather is, but he could be if he wants to. But I don't think that he should allow Floyd Mayweather to run around the damn ring. I think he should chase him. That's a key. He should not let him jab him to death. No, I mean points. If Manny Pacquiao gets jabbed constantly, round after round after round, and Pacquiao is not connecting to Mayweather, guess what? The judge is going to give it to Floyd Mayweather. To beat the best, you got to be the best. You got to be on your game. We all know that. You can't just beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. by giving him jabs or by touching him or by pushing. No, you're not going to win that. If that's the case, then yes, it will be an easy win for Floyd Mayweather Jr. again. Manny Pacquiao has to show up. He has to show off. He has to, put it on Floyd Mayweather like he did to Algieri. Give him some knockdowns. Hit him hard, clean shots, body shots, awkward shots to where, get Floyd Mayweather, on the canvas and don't let him cut off the ring. The moment that he let Mayweather slide like that, cutting off the ring, getting away from him, like he did with Maidana. Floyd Mayweather did that with Maidana the second match, because the first match he nearly lost to Maidana. We all know that. You don't have to lie, and you don't have to believe me, but you can watch, or if you have watched the fight over and over, which I have, you know damn well that Floyd Mayweather Jr. nearly damn lost the first match. Did he win that fight? Yes, he did. He jabbed him to death. Okay, Maidana had the opportunity, had the punching power, but he stopped. He let Floyd Mayweather run. And guess what happened in the second match? And you guys saw the fight too. Mayweather found out and learned Maidana. I'm sorry to Maidana. I like that guy. I like him as a boxer. He's one of my favorites. But he changed his whole game mentality. The aggressiveness was not there the second match. This style, the technique, it was changed. I don't know what the heck happened in that corner, but the second match with Maidana versus Mayweather was crap. It was crap. I'm sorry to say that, Maidana, but you performed very, very poor performance the second match with Mayweather. You should have freaking pressured him like you did the first match. If you just continue to pressure him like the first match, you would have probably won. But no, you quit. You stopped. I don't know if it's stamina. I don't know if it's, sluggishness. I don't know what happened. But you changed your whole style, your whole aggressiveness, and you slowed down on the second match. And yes, you lost that fight. Even the first one, you lost it. But it doesn't mean that you actually, that you didn't give it your best. You did give your best, but I just think that Maidana gave better performance on the first match than the second match. But anyway, back to Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is the same. He has the potential, the opportunity, the strength, the style, the technique, the punching power to beat the undefeated Floyd Mayweather Jr. He has that ability. Now it's up to him to use all those techniques and power, all the knowledges that his corner trains him to, and his coach, to beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. It's up to him. Manny Pacquiao has the tools, but the thing is, he has to be on his A game come 2nd of May. Come 2nd of May, when that bell rings, Manny Pacquiao has to be the best he's ever been. He has to, or else he ain't gonna win. If he jabs Mayweather Jr., it lets him run, guess what? It's going to be an easy match. It's going to be early night. Mayweather is going to run around the ring and throw jabs, and that's going to be it. It's going to be a freaking unanimous decision or a split decision, whatever it is, but it's going to be a decision. But I don't think that Floyd Mayweather Jr. can knock out Manny Pacquiao like Marquez did, because we all know, and you don't have to agree with me, Marquez caught lightning in the bottle when he did that to Manny Pacquiao. That was a freaking lucky shot. I like Marquez. I have respect for the guy. He's one of the greatest. But he knows as well as we know that was one lucky damn shot. He was on the verge of getting knocked out himself. But it is what it is. He won the fight. We're not gonna bitch and moan about it. He's one of the best. He did knock out Manny Pacquiao. Put him on the canvas, put him to sleep. He got the win. He got the W that night. He gave his best. He prepared for the best, and he gave it all he's got, and he deserved to win. He deserved all the credit in the world. And Manny Pacquiao, it was shame on you that night, because like I said before that match, You did not practice well. You were too busy doing all your videos and commercials and all this other stupid things you're doing, you know, instead of you focusing to the damn fight. But anyway. But this time, Manny Pacquiao, this is the match you've been waiting for. This is the match of your life that you've been waiting for. You've been wanting this, right? I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan. To Manny Pacquiao, my advice or my concern, if I can, if you're listening, which you're not, or you will never be listening to me. I don't think so. You're too busy for that. Don't let Floyd Mayweather Jr. run around you in circles like he did in Maidan in the second match. Don't do that. Chase him down, corner him, and throw those 7, 8, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12 combinations like you did to damn Bradley the second match. Pressure him. You gotta pressure Floyd Mayweather Jr. just like, you know, you pressured your other opponents. For example, Bradley. Pressure him. Come, you know, throw the punches. You know, do it how you did to, what's his name, Algieri. 5'9" guy, longer reach, height advantage, you know, athletic, young guy. But you schooled that little young guy. And guess what? We've never heard from that guy too. All this talk about he was going to be put Manny Pacquiao to rest, put Manny Pacquiao in his retirement, and guess what? That's all BS. That's all propaganda for Algieri to you know, get the biggest payday of his life. Crap, completely crap. If it was up to me, if I was a referee, I wouldn't stop that fight. So I mean, you know, break the two so fast, then we would see a knockout. I mean, some of those things, yeah, were slippage. You know, I think 2 or 3 of them were slipped that Algieri did. He slipped and fell. But that's what happens when you keep fucking running. Excuse my language. But when you keep running, you're going to slip eventually. Is that Manny Pacquiao's fault that you fell? No, because you know, you've been running around. You're running around. You're bound to damn fall somewhere. But anyway, so yeah, to Manny Pacquiao, I wish you the best. Please don't let Mayweather run around on you. Don't let him jab you to death. Chase him, corner him, box him, throw those combinations, listen to your corner, and be on your A game. Be at your best comes May 2nd because we want you to win. I want to see you win, and I want to see you get all the credit in the world. And we be ready for the second match. Good luck to you, to all you YouTube brothers, to all you my viewers. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Please subscribe to this new channel, and more videos to come.